Hello, my friends. Just me hanging out with the moon and the sun. Happy first quarter moon. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? So, a first quarter moon is when the moon looks half lit up in the sky. And so there's first quarter and last quarter moon when it looks half lit up in the sky. This one is when it's half lit between the new moon and the full moon. So a week ago, we had a new moon, which means new intentions, new energy, new beginnings, new starts, new habits. Now we have the first quarter moon, which is a time to check in. So take some time today for a ritual. Take some time to look back at what your new moon intention was and see what you have already done with it, and see if there's any other steps you want to take, any other questions you have to meditate on, so that way you can let those come into fruition between now and the full moon, which is a week from now. And so that full moon time is the time when we celebrate and we illuminate on what we've done from that new moon intention. So again, look about a week ago, look at your new moon intention. First quarter moon tonight, time to sit under the moon and reflect on what you've already done, what more you want to do. And then from today to the full moon is when we create those steps that we still want to do. So that way at the full moon, you're sitting there and you're reflecting on it and seeing the light on it and on yourself and what you've done. And it's a time of celebration and high energy. So what if you might be like, but Bahar, I didn't set an intention. That's okay. Never too late to start. You still started something a week ago. You still created some new energy a week ago. We are attuned to the moon whether we follow her or not. You just can't deny it. Now, you can ignore it, but it is there. We are tuned into her energy as cosmic bodies, as bodies of that have a lot of water. We connect to her. If you start taking the time to journal with it and follow it, you'll see the connections. So let's say you didn't set an intention. No worries. Sit down. Think back to a week ago. What did you start? What did you do? And now write that down and reflect today on what you've done and what else you want to do in the next week. Okay, maybe you're like, I can't think of what I did. That's fine. It's okay. Start something now. What do you want to ignite now? Why not? Just do it. Just see how it feels to give yourself this next week to put something into action. When we set our intentions with the new moon, that is a time of new beginning. Intentions need time to settle in before we start to act on them and create. That's what's so important about this last week. So it's okay that you didn't do anything yet, in a way. Whatever you decide to write as your new intention today, in your psyche, in your heart, in your spirit, in your soul, whatever you believe in, it's going to be actually what you did set a week ago and you just maybe didn't realize it. And that's okay, because we're learning about the moon. We're learning how to work with the moon. So again, never too late to start. This is still a time to grow, to build, to reflect, we'll reflect on what you want to build is the time now. First quarter moon. Woo! The moon is in Sagittarius. So I'm not an astrologist, but I do follow the signs with the moon, and even just self-teach myself because it's something that I follow and believe in and like to use. So with Sagittarius, what that is it is the archer. It is that aim and shoot. It is a fire energy and is also a mutable sign. Fire energy is a lot of, that igniting, that a lot of desire, a lot of just think of a flame, right? It's very excited. It's playful. It wants to do things. And that mutable, what that means is it's a more of the the more like passive of the 3 fire signs. So you have Aries, which is cardinal, which is like, let's fucking go. That's Aries. You have Leo, which is my sun sign, which is a fixed, which means you're like in the middle. We like to be very like holding on to our visions, very like strong in what we want. And then when you have Sagittarius, it's such a beautiful, more of like a flow energy, like more of that blue flame. Very hot because it's waiting. So how do we tie that into this first quarter moon energy? Well, you've been sitting on and waiting on that new moon intention, which was actually in Leo. So you set that flame intention then. Now let's use the energy of the archer to really, you took the time to look at the bigger picture take the time to look at the bigger picture of your intention. And now with the first quarter moon, you're able to, I keep wanting to do this, you want to zero in on what it is you want to shoot at. You want to point your arrow at to happen. So what is it that now you want to sit with and actually make happen? What do you want to make happen? How? That was the how do you want to make it happen? We did the what do you want to make happen? Reflect on what you want to make happen. How do you want to make it happen? Use the precision of an archer. Cool. And then let's manifest. Let's see what we manifested all together in a week and a day. Next Wednesday night is going to be the full moon. So we've got another full moon manifestation Reiki sound bath. I will be leading Reiki infused meditation. Shanila will be leading beautiful sound healing, a sound bath. And together we will talk about setting intentions, and we'll pull some cards, some moon cards to moonology, some cards to help ignite what your intention is and integrate it and put it into play. We are super excited. We used to do these in person, and they were super fun, and we love that energy, but we've moved them to online to keep everyone safe during COVID. And it's awesome, though, because we still are able to feel your energy, and you're able to receive what we're offering. Reiki and sound do not need you to be in the same physical space to receive it. We can share that with you from all the way across the earth, on the other side of the earth. So no matter where you are, you're welcome to join. Obviously, time zone constrictions do exist. So it's next Wednesday, September 2nd, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's an hour long. Usually hang a little bit after to answer some of your questions and see how you're feeling. So can't wait to have you. Yeah. And ask me any questions you have about that too. Feel free. Okay. All right. Now I got to go reflect on my first quarter moon intention, new moon intention. Happy Tuesday.